We're live, making content, educating you about Skool and how to make money online using Skool. Let's go. How's it going, Rich? Is that just a call? I just got live. I'm recording. Let's get that done and then maybe. Should I close this or are you listening? All right. So, topic for today. The first one is going to be why passive income is not how you make money with community. If you expect to make passive income while starting a community, it's more leveraged income is what I'm going to go over. It's not passive, it's very active, and it's about using that active income in a way that you get a lot of leverage and then it feels a bit more passive, but it is still very active. So that's what we're going to be going over today. How's this frame look? Am I in this shot the entire time? If I'm over here, I should probably move the center a bit more like this, but I don't want much of the bed in there. I suppose the whiteboard being in the middle is good. All right, so what's the hook? Passive income is one of the most oversold ideas in this entire space. Here's what nobody tells you about running a community. I think that that's pretty generic, but I can run with it. I can run with it. Where's the marker? I've got the marker here. I've got another marker here. Which one writes better? Both about the same, actually. First one felt a bit smoother. All right, so Antarctica shirt incoming. All right, so if you're looking for passive income, starting a community is not for you. Here are a few more things that nobody tells you about running a community. Ooh, I need to get the mics. That was good though. Yo, Rich. You got that DJ back?
I wouldn't recommend you trying to fuck around with Bluetooth. You just plug this in and it's gonna try, because computers are stupid.
Plug it into there.
You plug this directly into this and then it works. Oh, I don't know if that works, but you can Bluetooth connect it, and you can connect this to it. So I guess you do want it to be completely wireless.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I know it connects to a DJI camera automatically.
You
So
need the thing to plug in. Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. This
Yeah.
one doesn't work that way.
Okay. What about
That's why I
these?
was saying
Same thing.
yes, but you have to charge them up. They just have to be plugged and charged. So this is the charger.
Okay, so let's charge them. I'll hopefully get it for the next couple of videos
Yeah,
or
just plug them
something.
in. Plug them in.
Where-
There's the one cable. They all take USB-C.
Okay.
Just plug them in.
But-
And then
So this one is wireless. This one you can Bluetooth, or do you need a plug for
that
this?
is the receiver has the screen on it, and all you gotta do is plug the receiver to where it needs to go, which can go directly into an iPhone. Yes. The receiver has the screen.
You just need.
But look what I'm gonna do, because there's no way DJI said.
So this I plug in here with with
the receiver.
2 USB-Cs.
It's blinking blue. Let's
USB.
just see. Look on the Bluetooth settings and see if it says connected. It's an extremely cheap mic that's so standard in the world that it should work with an iPhone. Great. Great. Turn solid. If I could plug it directly into the phone, let's see if that works.
Well, but no,
Maybe once you download the DJI app.
there we go.
Okay, cool. So I turn green.
Connected. Try to unplug.
Mic
No,
check.
no.
You don't want this? Okay. Well, there's a magnet here. If you slide this
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Or you can clip it. Okay, and then here's this right here. That's what I was looking for the other day. It's gonna go into the
Yeah, fire.
Great.
That's fire.
All right.
We love these.
So look at your. Are you using a recording studio? Can you see the mic jumping if it's testing?
No, I just have to.
We'll just listen to it.
I just have to audio. Yeah. Camera. Thank you.
Let's take a laugh. I'll be back.
Okay. Camera check. Testing. 1, 2. Camera check. Testing. 1, 2. Or I guess it's mic check. Camera check. Testing. No way. Not working. What? Hello. Hello. It's not working. Yeah, I can use that as the good thing. I think it was good. Oh, but the frame is going to be different. God damn it.
It's 4:45.
I think I can find it again. Come on. It's somewhere in here. All right. Yeah, it was something like that. I think it was more like that a little bit. Something like that. Should be close. Okay. Okay, content time. Here we go. Let's make a video. We just got the hook. Now we just continue. So, okay. So, before we discuss anything else, I would like to before. Before we discuss anything else, the first thing that I would like to say is the biggest myth in community is that you can build it once, walk away, seemingly, and that it will keep on pouring you money. That is a massive myth, and there is a lot of work required to successfully run a community so that it actually does continue paying you money. That's good. Why it's wrong. A community needs ongoing presence. Content can be created once, relationships or attention can't. The reason why this is so important is because the reason why this The reason why this is so important is because typically a community will start by people centering. The reason why this is so important is because typically communities will start by people. The one reason why this is so important is because a community typically will start by, oh my gosh. The one reason why this is so important is because communities will typically start by, wow. The one reason why this is so important is because typically communities will start by formulating large groups of people around one person. And if that one person is inactive, so will then the community. So the biggest lesson here, lesson number one, is being active. Be active in the community. The people that join the community want to see you as the owner of the community active, and they want to know what you're doing and what music you like and what your day-to-day looks like and what value you're able to provide them, and they want to see you on a call. So if you are active in these communities and you give them those things, people will keep coming back for sure. The business owners, content creators, and community owners that we work with that have before our helped been inactive in the community, they're the ones that have seen the myth play out. Where when they are inactive, when they create the community and expect people to just come in and post and be super active and engage with each other without the owner's presence as well, they've realized that that doesn't happen and that these communities are dead, and that even after a lot of time of them not posting for a while, when they do post, sometimes it still doesn't get any engagement because the community has been trained to be so inactive. So we have to retrain the community to show them what activity actually looks like, what good and true engagement actually looks like. And then they begin to be trained in the right ways to want to post themselves, to want to comment and reply to questions themselves, as opposed to just being fearful to post or comment or do anything out of the fear that nobody will respond to them, because in the past, for so long, nobody has responded to them. So the activity, the presence of the owner is the most important thing, because it allows for the other members to be active comfortably and believe that they will receive a response when they post. The thing that I would like to highlight now is leading by example. If you're able to confidently lead by example in the community and show people how you want them to act, what comments you want them to make, how you want posts to look, if you model that and lead by example, people follow suit so quickly. Lead by example shows that you are somebody who practices what they preach. And when you join a community as a member and you see that the owner has the humility to do the things that they're telling you to do, again, that is a reason why I, as a member of this community, want to stick around. I build trust for somebody that practices what they preach. So I want to be surrounded by them and in their community more and for longer. The side of community that you can actually make passive is automation and systems and creating leverage and hiring people to do things for you that allows you to have more time to do the most important tasks, typically making content. There are ways to have more leverage that allows for it to be more passive income that you make, but the work is still required. The activity from you in the community is still required. They need to see who they're learning from, who the community is being led by. So more leverage allows for the income to be more passive, but it is still active work that somebody must do. You can just make it leveraged. So I'm going to go passive. Income. Passive income. Passive income, leveraged income. Don't focus on trying to get passive income and increasing the amount of money you make by doing less work. Focus on how you can change that frame into leveraging the work that needs to be done so that it becomes more passive for you. When you switch the frame from passive income to leveraged income, it's not that you then disappear, it's that your work, even though when you reframe your goal from passive income to leveraged income, the work that is still required from you still gets done. If you're working towards creating a structure for your community that allows you to stay if you would like to structure your community in a way that it is as leveraged as possible, if you are working towards structuring your community in a way that is as leveraged as possible, join our community. It's what we discuss every week on our calls, how to increase the amount of output that you get while you do the same amount of work. No, I don't like that. If you're working towards improving the structure of your community so that you are as leveraged as possible on the work that you do, in our community, Earn with Skool, we will show you exactly how to do it. We discuss it on calls every week. We'll see you inside. That's one down. That's one down. Now, 2 to go. 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 Biggity go. Biggity go. We're recapping this. Here we go. Recap. So to recap these most important points, be active in the community. As the owner, that's all that the members want. Lead by example. So when you're active, show the members what you want: posts, comments, you want likes. Show them how you want all of it to look, because then they will model after you the way that you post. Then they will model after you the way that you post, the way that you comment, how frequently you're active, if you like a comment or a post or not. They will model after what you do. So lead by example. And then remove the concern about trying to make as much money from as little work as possible. Still do the work. We all need to do the work. The work needs doing. It's about what work you do and how much you get from that work. Leverage your income as much as you can. Don't be too concerned about it being passive. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Boots and cats. Yeah, I'm not the best live streamer. I think I'm pretty boring. Work is also pretty boring. So when I'm just working, it's like, sorry. Usually pretty silent. Yeah, I don't want to be just fucking talking. I guess like if I have a whole day of recording, just do like 5, 8 videos, I could find the value in making some of those be. I also want to see. Can you see my torso? You can. Okay. Ready, break. Next video getting started now. All right, so okay, so which platform do I use? Where do I? Which platform do I use? 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 How do I? Oh man. Which platform do I use? I want to start a community, but I don't know. I'm not sure. If you want to start a community, but you're not sure what platform is best, if you would like to start an online community, but you're not exactly sure where you would like the community to be, this video is for you. I get asked all the time on calls and in conversations at events, what platform, Tony, do you recommend for X, for Y, for Z? I'm going to go through a few of the platforms that people typically will ask me about and which situations I recommend them for, specifically and respectively, depending on the situation. Hi, my name is Tony Lowe. I run a Skool community on Skool called Learn with Skool. I was touring with Skool, and Skool does this and Skool does that. There are reasons to use other platforms. However, Skool is best. Am I still recording? Yeah. However, Skool is best. So, okay. The big comparison that I have noticed is Discord was a massive, and still is a massive place where people chat. You can have a large group, super large group of people. You can bring all of them into a Discord group, and what do they do in that group? They chat. Calls, messages, memes, they chat. Discord is best for chat. Circle, WAP, Kajabi. Is that how you spell Kajabi? Circle, WAP, Kajabi, Teachable. Circle, WAP, Kajabi, Teachable. These ones. No, see, is this the bad one? Circle and WAP. No. Circle and Teachable. Circle and Teachable are best for courses. In Discord, you can create a community, you can chat with them. In Circle and Teachable, you have a community, you can have courses, and there are chat features and things with this community. Kajabi and WAP are best WAP and Kajabi are best for bringing business features WAP and Kajabi are best for adding community features, a few community aspects to a very business centralized platform. I think the best way to describe this is that WAP and Kajabi are business focused, but they have community features. Skool is the place where I have found that sort of flips these. Skool, I would argue, is community focused and has business features. Skool as a platform is more community focused with business features. So, for me personally, my choice when I started my community, I chose Skool because I wanted to start a community. I wanted to start on a platform that focuses on that aspect of what is being created. And then the idea that it has business features is that there are people that are making $1 million a month. There are people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on Skool, though it's community focused with the business features. So it is very possible to earn generational wealth using this community focused platform. I would argue if your focus, if your goal with the community is just to chat, you probably don't need Skool. You probably don't need the additional resources of having courses, having business features and payment processors and things like that, and different, pages where you can have calls on different days that are scheduled in different ways and that are blocked by different payment. Too much. I just want to chat. Discord. Just chat. If you're really focused, if you're sort of creating your own masterclass and you really want to just focus on the value that you provide, and it's not YouTube videos that are free, but you want to have it paid to have courses online and people pay you for those courses, Circle and Teachable are, I would argue, the best focusing on courses. On Skool, from what I know, oftentimes people aren't even watching the courses. They think that that's what they want when they join, but then they find the community and they find the people, and that's what gets them to stick around. WAP and Kajabi, if your focus is business, if you are already a business and you want to just have a few community features in addition to the business focus that you already have, WAP and Kajabi have tons of resources, very nuanced, detailed resources for large businesses to have a lot of success creating a community with their existing business. I've seen it happen. But if your focus is creating a community, have you been with her? How long 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 have you been with her? Hello. Hi, Lemon. How's it going, Lemon? What's up? Lemon in the house. I'm FaceTiming somebody. I was just listening to music, though. Probably more entertaining to listen to music than a FaceTime ringer. It's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. We're about to record one more video and then get to editing. Stick around for like 4 or 5 more minutes, and then we'll be recording. What's the topic? Okay. All right, so a couple things that I do think are extremely important to mention about Skool, because it is the one that I picked. And I think that there are a few things that people don't prefer about it that are important to share in a video like this. First, community-focused business features. So it doesn't have all of the business features. A matter of fact, it doesn't have most of the business features. WAP and Kajabi are filled with options and resources and things. Circle even has a lot that are more nuanced and allows you to see deeper into the progress of the courses that people watch, or how much people are able to pay here for just this one thing here and there for just this one thing here, and you can funnel them into resources, you can automate a lot more things. Skool is, as I said, very community focused, so you're not incentivized. You can't automate or schedule posts. You can't automate many DMs beyond the first one when somebody joins. So there's a lot of things that you're restricted because it focuses on that social media aspect that many other platforms, I think even Instagram and Facebook and things like that, the true social media platforms of the world, don't really focus on enough themselves. You can schedule posts on there a year in advance, right? On Skool, you can't schedule a post for even a minute before. You can't even schedule a post on Skool for even a minute out. So it's very focused on just real live day-to-day presence, human connection, not the business side of monetizing it. However, of course, you're able to monetize it with the business features that they have. In addition to that, customization is extremely limited. You can customize a few things. You can place different classrooms in different places. You can enable and disable classrooms, the calendar, the map, things like that. You have the ability to customize a few things, but colors and lots of different nuances that you might be able to get in different places, you can only really change the theme from light or dark. You don't have much to be able to customize the way that it looks or feels, or it's very basic. Skool is very simple, and it dumbs it down to really, I think, simplify the idea of business for people that are trying to do it. Again, I might need it more simple than others. If you are somebody that is more complex and has that ability, you want to just chat, you want to just do courses and really see the progress people make within the courses, talk to them about that progress. If you want to really focus on the business aspect and you're already a business, just adding a few community things, these are the ones for you. Again, for me, I wanted to create and focus on that community, and I needed the platform that I do it on to back me up. That's why I picked Skool. We'll see you in the community. If you're looking at, if you're defining if you're still unsure exactly if you're currently in this phase of deciding which platform to use and how best to use it, we have a Skool community discussing mostly Skool, but we could of course point you in the right direction to either of these platforms if it makes more sense. We'd love to see you in the community to discuss a few of those things. Great. That's the end of that one. Now, we've got another shirt on. We've got another topic loaded. Most people who are creating a community are focusing their energy on getting people into a monthly recurring revenue model. Here's why my approach is different and why it will work. Most people who are starting a community are focusing their energy on getting customers into a monthly recurring revenue model. I decided to go a different path. Here's why. I decided to go a different path for my offer. Let me explain why. So my background is in sales. I am always, for the last 6 years, been familiar with earning a commission when I generate revenue for the business that I'm working for. So when I close a deal and they've made, let's say, $10,000, my cut of that is 10%. I have then earned $1,000, and we have a very win-win scenario where the customer is getting results, the business got a customer, the business got a customer and a new client, the business got a customer and more money, and I got $1,000. I was compensated for my work. I have not, for the last 6 years, been paid hourly, salary, guaranteed in any way. And when creating the offer for my business, for the Earn with Skool structure that we have, I decided to model that and make my offer a revenue share model, because it allows for me to know that the work that I'm doing, I am being directly compensated for. If I am performing incredibly well, if my team is performing incredibly well, better than other people would, we are compensated directly proportionally for the better work that we're doing. If I am terrible, if my work is not good, and I'm not doing well for the community, and the results that I'm telling you that I'm supposed to be getting you, I'm not getting you, my results in terms of compensation, my income from you will be poor too. And that makes sense for both parties. So when I am helping a community build and structure, reactivate their community, the way that I do it is we have a startup fee to be able to really get the work going, because it's a lot of work up front before we'll see any of the revenue share. But once that startup fee is exhausted and we have done the reactivation, nothing else that you pay us is required unless we generate you more income based on the work that we're doing. So win-win. It's a win-win situation, and it's guaranteed that it's a win-win situation. I can say it's a win-win situation where you pay me $3,000 for the month, and then I will generate you $30,000 of additional income. Again, there's that 10% ratio, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to make you $30,000 if you pay me $3,000. I don't know how much you're going to make. I can guarantee, though, that if I make you $30,000, I think it's reasonable that you pay me $3,000. Do you agree? Usually people say yeah. So that makes more sense in both of our minds. It's easier to find people that are willing to sign an agreement when that's the way that you're working for them. In my head, creating an offer that is so good, people feel stupid saying no when I tell it to them. This one felt like one that is tougher to say no to than the one that I've heard elsewhere. Pay me X, I will do these things for you, and we can hope that these are the results that come. Whereas I say, pay me based on the results that you get, period. It's a win-win. I also fear lifetime offers or one-time course options where somebody pays one time and they get access to everything forever. That's a very, very dangerous way to go about it, because you're constantly then in need of finding new customers no matter what. The best businesses, the best money models consist of getting one customer and having them continue to pay you as long as they possibly can. So that is our goal, is we want to get as many people in on an offer for our clients so that they keep paying them, and then therefore the client keeps paying us for as long as they possibly can. That makes sense. that works. So wow, these markers suck. One time is a trap. Don't fall for it. The idea that you have something that is so valuable that somebody that finds you once wants to stick around with you for several months or a year plus because of how valuable it is and because of how great this community is and how tough it would be to leave it behind, that's a valuable offer. It's really, really difficult to make the kind of money that I assume you want to make if you need to find a new customer every single time that you get paid. One time is a trap. Create some leverage and make it reoccurring. I also think that a lot of people will fall for the trap of trying to get money immediately and trying to quickly get to cash. Whereas when we structure our offer around revenue share, we have chosen to delay our gratification that we find when it comes to making more money. The benefit of that is that we are going to see compounding returns, exponential returns in due time as a result of allowing that to be delayed. The ability to make more long term is close it off. To me, the benefit of significant effort and work, knowing that it is greater returns long term than it would be if I was putting all of the effort in now for a smaller amount of cash, excites me more and motivates me more to put that work in to see that result down the line, to see that light at the end of the tunnel. If you're tired of running your community and you would like some help with it on a model that only if you grow, we grow, only if you get paid, we get paid, we'd love to see you in our community and have a conversation of if it's possible for us to help specifically with your form and style of community. We'd love to blow it up if possible. See you inside. I'm gonna do that one again. If you have a community that you would like some help with running, and only if it grows, we grow, and only if you get paid, we get paid, we'd love to see you in our community to discuss exactly if it's possible for us to help. We'll see you inside. How does that happen? Oh, it dies. How retarded is that? Scary. Man, dude, I'm just trying to focus on like making it 1% better for every video. And there's so many 1%s. Yeah, it's not bad. I just gotta keep. I mean, I gotta finish this one. I don't know where it stopped at. Come on. Madonna. Baby, come on, boy. I've been waiting for somebody. 3 minutes in. Man, that sucks. Yo! Did it even. If you're still unsure exactly which. If you're currently in this phase of deciding which platform to use and how best to use it, we have a school community discussing mostly school. And of course, pointing in the right direction to improve these platforms if it makes more sense. We'd love to see you in the community to discuss any of those things. Great. That's the end of that one. I just didn't record any of that, I guess. Did I not? What the fuck? None of that.
Just getting your text, bro.
Yeah, what were you up to? I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Just went downtown with Amelia. She got herself a little drink down this school. That's great. So, that motivation you had earlier to call 200 people and you're all these people, where's that? That's some people. So like, what have we been doing for the last 6 months? I don't know. So what's your offer? Yeah, good. What's the response rate? This response rate about so much offer. Finance, it's just to have direct access to credit bureaus and credit. It's a big trend of access to the world, sales teams. It's the value of qualified leads. So that's one software that I do. So that's the next thing. That's another way to use
50,000+ followers monetize their audience using Skool. That's it.
Consultants to measure performance per month using AI and intelligence.
Dude, fuck. No. A niche person would say that's what I do, and that what you just said is fucking valuable.
It is.
So what's the hesitation?
Because each person that's good is good, right?
So then,
So it's not
you're talking about people,
I'm
or the people that you're talking to need a different offer.
yeah.
But like,
I
what are the
realize
Yeah, great.
it's 25K. Where I do this thing where it's 35 just for calls, and I do a setter to the purpose of these.
What proof do you have of doing this?
Like screenshots and personal reports that we can actually do that now.
So,
So 25K.
I'm really struggling, dude. We're having the same conversation over and over. I know, and it's like it's an answer, but it's also it's like
Well, I showed you the first.
You're
website
saying-
to show
you're
you-
saying you're talking to the wrong people about
No,
it.
I didn't say that. I showed you the first website to show you how I was able to generate 60 something more leads overnight.
But you-
All one time thing.
You said
I showed you what the thing is.
you said that the people that you were talking to, it's not a right fit. That's
So
what you
there's
said.
a 400 calls thing. So what's the offer? Just read it.
So then
The reason.
what's the like, and I don't want to get into this, I'm like just genuinely asking, because the way that you responded to me asking you questions, and you said it holds you accountable is great. What was that pitching? So I'm what's the reason to spend time talking to, interacting with, helping people? You're spending your time on all of it for people who are not in need of the services you're hoping to help people with. That's like me talking to fucking Mark. Hey bro, you wanna start a tea shop school community dog? Oh, I don't post any content. Yeah, but like you could, and then like if you make money with it, like then I can make money. I do revenue share, Mark. It's like, who the fuck is Mark for a school community? It just doesn't make sense. So and he doesn't post content, and so don't waste your time. If this is your offer, talk to these people. If these are the people you're talking to, create an offer for them. But you're doing this and this, and you're
I'm not
making
doing two things.
nothing.
The first thing I showed you was what I answered into the inner confidence to sell that I need was not an offer that I can get handles for and sell it to you and not work slave to the film. Somewhere around the middle of this year, I decided to pivot more back into consulting and actually use some of the sales and the things that we provide, which is client acquisition stuff. Basically, I got to explore also in order to build that case and that offer. I said, Keo, it's going to May, June. And I said, look, let me run a campaign for you. I want us to get you sales with text message.
That's your question.
Watch me do it. And then I did it and then produced the results.
Do you
And then I
agree?
talked about the results and got asked to talk to other people on webinars to sell the results. And then I started selling that results.
Do you agree that it is a problem that you said I have this offer and that I'm talking to these people and that they don't need this offer? Do you agree?
You asked me what's my offer. The offer that I'd like to sell is this expensive thing that I built out that I know people want and need. That is the most valuable.
What are you doing to talk to
Why
people
did I
that need
sell
it?
that part?
What
Why did I
are
sell the
you doing to talk to people that need it?
Why did I shut down my 5 instantly domains that I was cold emailing? Why did I not continue selling that thing, even though it's like a hot thing that people are like, oh yeah, I want that. The reason why is because I didn't have all the compliance piece more. The Stripe this and that, No. You said an offer is one sentence. And I said, okay, come up with one sentence and it's this. But the people who are buying this thing don't all need 400 books calls. They're not worried about that.
So either talk to those people who do need it.
I did it in the middle of this year and created a fucking amazing case study of 400 plus calls in a month, 100 per week, and closing deals over text message.
Because
And I
generally,
said, no, well, it's generally the result. I can actually show and say, okay, this is the results. And then I packaged that thing, did an hour-long presentation on my YouTube,
what do you
posted about it on Facebook.
Show it.
Post.
I want to say this too. I fucking love you, Tom. This is so painful for me to say. It's all painful. So, like,
I thought we were getting somewhere just now. Because like that first thing I showed you that I really poured my all into, he agreed, okay, let's launch it.
GoFinFi?
50. Not GoFinFi, but the white label app that GoFinFi is a platform on.
okay,
I built
how much
Skool.
is he paying?
GoFinFi is
How
the
much is he
platform.
paying you to integrate that?
He's not paying me for
This
it
is-
in cash, it's 50-50 for whatever comes on there, which is a way better deal.
Put that
lost
into writing.
$20,000.
Put that into writing, please.
I own the thing. If anything, he's putting his leads into my shit.
Okay.
And then I break him off.
What?
I'm processing the money and I'm paying him out.
Can you promise me something? That when he is generating people,
That are put into my thing that I'm saying to him. is-
why are they going there versus Skool?
It's not separate from Skool. Skool is Skool. This is a credit monitoring app, an experience app, experience mobile app. It's a chicken credit. That's what this is.
And what do they pay?
They pay $20 to $100 a month.
Dude.
And what's wild is not just in this school community, but in any school community that talks about credit, they recommend their clients.
So bad.
Like,
That's
well,
like
it's like I'm talking and I'm not saying the right thing with the right tone, so I don't know what to say
it's
without answering. You
Bro,
said,
bro.
you said, what's the opportunity of this app thing? I'm telling you the opportunity, dude.
I think that opportunity is great. However, it's the only one that I've heard now. And it sounds like it's gonna take a while.
No, it's not, man. I built this fucking shit, bro. I built these fucking things, bro. I'm so raw at this shit, bro. If I was just a bigger dick social media rock star, and I can run into my own shit,
How is he putting people on?
he needs to just post the link. That's it.
How many times is he doing that?
He hasn't. In
How many
fact,
times?
I have the authority to just go put the link in his school community right now. He said he could do that because there's gaps of shit.
Why aren't
Yes.
they fixed? Why aren't they being fixed?
Because focusing on this part all over again to fix this fucking thing with those people who cut me off all of a sudden. I had to read the contract earlier this week. I re-signed it, and they put me back on a ramp-up period where I have a 30-day trial, and I'm paying $1,000 a month, and I'm paying $2,000 a month for this data. So I do have to put people into it. But right now,
Is that
actually knows how to
Whose
do
money
this.
is that money 2,000?
I'm paying for the wholesale data. I pay a penny per credit score, and then you guys, the consumers, pay $20 to $30 per credit score, and then the guy in the middle who's selling the app, he makes $5 to $10.
This is like
I'm owning the data.
This is like if I would be paying a van of dudes.
I'm buying weed and reselling weed, but I haven't got the weed yet because I haven't got the customers yet. When I get 100 customers into the thing, then I'll be able to go directly to the credit bureaus and get an even better deal to report my own trade line accounts to motherfuckers' credit scores, which means I can influence people's scores to go up and get them funding. This was the master plan before, not to go back into consulting and go high level and campaigns and leads. I don't want to be selling leads and funnels. I don't want to look at anything that's actually going on. That's just criticism. Like, what do you want me to do? I can just do that.
I want me to be so inspired by you and the work that you're doing that I say to you the shit that you say to me. Most content creators and community owners are working so much energy towards building something that gets them monthly recurring revenue. So they need to get people most content creators and business owners are working all of their energy to get people one time on an offer. Most content creators and business owners focus their primary offer on something that is people paying them every month for a service. Here's why I chose doing something completely different and how it's working. I have found that the biggest constraint most companies have is leads, clientele, finding new people that are interested in their service. Oftentimes we call this traffic. Recognizing that as something that most business owners struggle with, I wanted that to be something that I fast-tracked and removed as a concern in my business. So my offer, as I've always been in sales, is structured around revenue share. I'm familiar with commission. I'm familiar with win-win structures that when I generate revenue for the business that I am working with, I generate a cut of that revenue. And that is exactly the structure of the offer that I have working with community owners and social media creators to help them monetizing their audience using Skool. I don't want to work where I am paid something guaranteed and then I am working towards getting you something that we've discussed. I want to be paid based on the results that you get so that it is an equal and fair compensation we all have agreed makes sense. These situations, these are called win-win situations. Find more of them. People appreciate it. Oftentimes too, there's a one-time trap people fall in where they're constantly firing. Oftentimes people will fall into the one-time trap where they offer a solution or a service to a client and it provides them the service one time, it's never needed again, and you're forced as the business owner to continue finding new clients, new people to service every single time you need money. Whereas the best businesses are helping people constantly and they never leave. Their lifetime value is forever. Coca-Cola has us until we die. If people keep coming back, the business is significantly more valuable. Don't fall for the one-time trap. One time is a trap. I oftentimes feel as though results are the most important thing in a business transaction. I strongly believe results are the most important thing in a proper business transaction. So if we both, the owner of the community as well as me helping you grow the community, are both incentivized
towards getting results for the community, that is how I believe we will see the greatest results for the community. So, two, if I am not focused on only finding new clients, on finding more people to help, but my focus is on you and getting you results, again, that's another reason why the success of this community will be better. Typical business owners focus and are forced to focus so much of their energy on finding more clients because they have that one-time structure or because they have that monthly structure. Whereas if my goal is to help you build and I therefore build, I don't need to find new clients and all of my energy is focused on you. I'm going to call this one aligned energy. My energy, or I'm going to call this one aligned efforts. If my efforts and your efforts are going towards the same goal, the results will be better than if my efforts have already been aligned before. Remove that part. Just aligned efforts. Huge. And last but definitely not least, I would argue that my goal when creating a business is to earn revenue, to make money. And I would see the revenue potential. Last but definitely not least is the idea that delayed gratification is a strong benefit when using this structure. What I mean by that is I'm not focused on getting money now. I'm focused on kicking ass to get results and therefore a lot of money later. If I'm focused on getting $3,000 every month from a new person now, my energy, effort, results are not going to be as good as if I'm focusing on getting you a community and building you a community that sustains its growth, revenue for months and years on end, because we both earn money from that. So the compounding effect of a revenue share model allows me to put in a lot of work now and see a lot of the fruits later, whereas I'm going to continue to need to do the exact same work all the time, over and over, if my structure is focused on one time or MRR. So I'm allowing myself delayed gratification, but I'm forcing myself to do a lot of work now in order to earn that delayed gratification. So why I picked it is for that delayed gratification and what I know it will get me down the line. Delayed gratification. So to recap, win-win situations always beat transactional situations. One time is a trap. If you're focusing on getting a new client to pay you one time, and then every time you want to get paid, you need to find a new client, you are in a trap. Aligned efforts. I've picked revenue share because I want the results of your community to be the results that you want for your community. And when we achieve that, we're both winning. Delayed gratification. I have picked that I know that what delayed gratification will get me, what the exponential compounding of the results of these communities that I'm helping will get me long term, is worth it now to not earn what I think I'm worth today, to earn significantly more tomorrow. No CTA for this one. End it at tomorrow. Nice. Oh.
Do you remember what you said to me when I said on Monday when I got back that I'm gonna be? If you didn't have this apartment to sleep, where would you sleep? Rich. No, that wasn't my question. Literally, like, yeah, okay. That's the honest answer, which I appreciate, because that's the brutal place that my head is going. Is like,
I already saw this possibility, but I don't think you know just how amazing it was that I went, got new cases and offered to sell and to sell and very inside that I did. And then now okay, how do we market this? What concept, what ads, and building that towards this.
do you? I just came out here to ask one thing, and I wasn't expecting you to be asleep. Do you remember? Do you remember resting or laying down or coughing? You were coughing. Do you remember what you responded to me saying when I said that I'm going to be the bad cop on Sunday or Monday when I was back? Do you remember what you said? You said 2 words. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. You said 2 words, and that's been your response lately.
Yeah.
But the first
I promise that I understand.
2 words that you said right after I said.
probably not understand it, but being able to criticize it's like, you want me to go back to the thing that I know can sell and full response to it?
The two-
Cold, you know, things.
the
I was
two-
doing that, it's-
The two
and I was
two-
moving forward.
the two words that you said in response to me saying that I think I need to be the bad cop, just in Minnesota, this is what I said, just in Minnesota, just with people, just with I'm just gonna be kind of the bad, like I put it, you said, me too. That's what you said.
Yeah,
You- that's-
not great.
That's what you said. That's what you said. You said me too. You said me too. So don't lose the appreciation for it, I think. The fact that you agreed in that moment that it was a good idea. It's necessary right now, I think. And I don't like it. I don't want to do this. It is required.
I don't know what actually is smart towards exactly whatever. I jumped through hoops I went through the last couple of days. It's this point here where this thing that I was putting together and still making notes or stuff that can improve sentences too. And I know about it. And then I presented it, and then I got to get out. And then I presented the other things. I resigned my agreement for the day, and then I got to get out.
I just know that you're capable of so much. And I feel like in terms of brainstorming right now, just ideas to generate income, I feel like I am thinking about more possibilities in which you can have money sent to you, that you can keep a percentage so keep a percent. He's already losing faith and trust in me. So
Sure. Yeah, I'm just saying that's suggesting stuff too. It's like, hey, this guy can use this thing.
True.
This guy, like, I'm excited to sell this one thing.
True.
I want to connect to fuckers that already process sales. My ideal client now already process sales.
True.
Already process sales.
You said is an idea is different than what you said in the past. That credit for sure. However, that's one idea, and it's not one that I think is good. I mean, it's a good idea. It's not one that it's not one that I think I can execute on. So let's make
And
something
I'll ask
happen.
you further about the sound.
Make something
So,
happen.
my idea right now, this is the idea. At the heart of it is connect to people who already have an audience, with leads and sales, and service that. I can close those sales and help those sales. I can tap into their audience and have them refer people to me. I need to just bring value to people that have stuff.
Yes.
It's
People
not
that I
necessarily
spoke to about stuff like this, or stories that I've heard about people in situations like this. They take action that shows more desperation
Yeah.
than you are.
I made a better content offer than a read, and I executed on it for the guy from my webinar, and I have the facts to prove it. He posted so much new, better content that he was generating new leads.
Dude, that's a hook.
I did it, dude. I did it. I have this automated LLM AI shit that makes quote tweets and things and spits out the script, and all they do is sit and record it and give it back to us in the Telegram, and the AI fucker does it. I did that, and he made like a bunch, like at least 20 videos to be recorded. And then I had to bottleneck. I can sit here and learn to record, edit myself.
Do you think?
Shit. So I have to edit this fucking video.
Let me say I understand the benefit and value of more better doing. Do you feel as though you, in terms of the value that you provide to people, like you were very what the fuck else, is something that is finite and focused in and of itself, that like you could tell other people this thing that you do for them,
Yeah.
or is it, like you said, more, and this is a genuine question, is it more just one-offs, like you said, where whatever the fuck I can do that would get me $500, tell me and I'll do it. Because
Yeah, it's not whatever. It's when somebody is on a one-off is setting up a system or automation that someone needs for what they're doing now, or helping launch a new campaign.
Right.
Those are what else
Or
that
I'm doing a webinar and need your help with my
exactly, and that's what I would get those all the time when people are on my platform.
There needs to be the issue is that when you do a badass webinar and you get all the, it's like, Tony, look at all the shit that I'm doing. It's you have built all this proof for this one thing that then nobody else is getting value from, because you have this agreement from this person that I will do anything that you need. What you need to do.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to him to say,
Okay,
I want to launch
that's
your text campaign.
It's not anything you need, but it's.
I
need something like
no,
this.
I went to him. Lately, I've only been going to him because he doesn't have new sales.
Bro, do you know that conversation that Rosie had, where he was doing the same thing, just flying everywhere, and he just had one conversation,
Yeah.
and he shifted it,
Yeah.
and said he just.
That's the conversation I'm looking for, which is why.
He just licensed.
Yes.
So what you need to do.
Yes,
is
I want to license this thing. I have this.
this webinar.
Bad guy.
Badass.
Bad guy. That's the brand.
And here's all the proof of which I've done.
Okay.
And you make only content
Yes.
that pushes people to that.
Okay. So
It's
you tell me you're leaving me now. I'm a puppet. In the next 48 hours, Where should I focus it? Should I take the webinar that I did where I packaged those things and do it better, make slides? Or do I focus on the new VSL that packages these new things of 400 calls? Or do I just find people to sell the apps that can resell them? I could pay anything for it.
How many people know about Rich Hilton on LinkedIn?
It's building.
How many people know about How many people know about Rich Hilton? What is your largest following? What account?
Facebook personal, I can reach a lot of fuckers because that's what everyone used to do. Facebook groups and a lot of coaches and consultants. That's coaches and consultants, right? And that's why I got the attention of coaches and consultants when I said, hey, I book a ton of calls. That's me, I book calls, 40 calls.
I honestly, I would be on Schoolers.
Okay.
And ask.
Okay.
People are constantly in there fucking clueless.
Yep.
And they're making money.
And I answer questions. I can do this. I can do this. This is my thing.
I would do that for a little while and just see how conversations go.
I can smash it, bro. I'm Mr. Big Big Logan send up in price picture.
Are you actually in Schoolers? Because
I can get back that, because I operate my community to $9, but I can easily bring that back with this next payment and get 97 and then out of Schoolers. Or I can use my team other account that I set up for another contact today to access Schoolers right now. I can do that. I can get into Schoolers. Yes. Right? I can do either or. And I was the ghost behind the #1 at all time on Skool. And we took this pick before he was even #1. He gets it, and now we're together. And I can flex that. It's not a lie. I don't have imposter syndrome about it. I can absolutely be the guy just all day long in Skool, talking about value of Skool to people. The issue with that night, and it just came to me. Let me just express the resistance, which is bullshit. Let me just speak out. Fuck, my own school group. But I don't have any community. When you go to my bio, it says I only have 8 members. And then I have modules. March 20th last month.
Bro.
And what am I offering them? To put them on a subscription for CRM? I'm offering.
No, nothing.
You're not fucking salesman Rich calling to sell them something. Your friend Rich reaching out to be their friend.
I'll have results. I'll have results.
The best clients in the world are not transactional people. You know why Keo is your best fucking girl? It's because bro's from Miami, bro's dope. You can go chill with him. You have the similar backgrounds. It's just connection. He's your friend. Go be friends with these people. And then it's like, hey, if I can help you, that would be cool. I just spoke about win-win.
Also, some of these people have always said, I'm not sure if they do something. They have a landing page of,
That's also a
kind of
power.
don't want to remind them that, hey, remember that they pay for we are using? It's like, hey, look, you want to send some emails? Yeah, you should send emails. And she's like, oh, well, I'm not really good at coaching. This is,
Dude, everybody's making money somehow, except for us right now. So fucking help them make more, however they're doing it. Period. It's like, dude, people have money. People want to pay people to give them more money. Be in between them. We honestly are middlemen. Let's fucking find people, groups to be in the middle of. Because right now we're just fucking out here on the 29th floor wasting time. And I'm saying we're not pointing at you. Right now, Rich, I am desperate and I am hopefully showing that I'm taking actions because of that desperation. I think that we're both in a position of brutal desperation right now, and we both need to take incredible action. I'm a broken record at this point, bro. Fuck.
message from one of these phone numbers or just my iCloud, my Arlo, the iCloud?
One of these phone numbers, meaning what?
Like on this, the mini phone.
The what?
Huh?
The what?
The mini phones. The
Oh,
iPhones.
I see. What would it? What's the phone number on there?
754 whatever.
You want it to be a phone number, not an email. If it's an email, nobody's gonna respond.
Yeah. That's not great.
And like, honestly, probably the best way to do it would be, especially if it's a new phone number, you want some ending that's similar to, does that ring a bell? And what I mean by that is you want it to be just making sure that they remember who you are. No. If you assume that there's going to be two people that you assume that for, that would be the perfect client, that they don't respond because they don't remember who you are. So just brief clarity is like the response you want first. Oh my, yeah, Rich, how's it go? That's, you want enthusiasm from them. And when you get that, it's like you have them. They're on the hook. But don't assume you already have them on the hook. Get them back on. Hey, I remember we were blah 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 last year, and I was pivoting a bit in February. Does that ring a bell? Something like that? You haven't forgot about me, right? Oh my, like if you just, dude, bro, Rich, ads cost money.
I'm saying for them. I'm saying what service to provide for the latest results.
Yes, good, okay, great. And
then set the goals.
well, yes, right, yes, good. But like you said, is like, yes, it doesn't feel focused. There's a lot of, so if you're gonna run ads, like you're
It's
just
7 o'clock.
the ads guy. But like, don't say I can do anything. Like, this is what I'm doing now. I'm rich, and this is what I'm doing. And make it fucking $5,000, dude. It's like you have value that you yourself don't believe you can provide, so nobody thinks they will get it. You need to know that you can provide it. If I know it more than you,
5K, you're gonna make more.
no, it's when you give me 5K, you're gonna make 25 at least. This is the value that I provide for people. And it's not if, and it's not if, and it's when. Hey, yo, your headphones are outside. It's about to rain.
Yeah.
You want to go get them or spend the first $3 that you get on buying a new pair? All right. Yeah, man, you said me too. I loved that. Me too.
Yeah, man. Me too. Huh? I think so.